Wow. Wow. That song was pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. Okay. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
We already recorded that song on the last record.
No, you idiot. You don't understand me. Seriously. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I am nothing but an attention-seeking time bomb, a disaster waiting to happen.
I can't control my horny level.
You're not manly because you watch the Patriots and drive a Harley. You understand that? You people are out of the pit of hell. And I pledge eternal warfare and defeat, and we are gonna beat you. And humanity is gonna get past you, you cancer.
Welcome to Double D's world.
Hey, the Double D crowd. Welcome back to my show, Double D's world. We got a show, of course, for you, because you're listening. I'm going to be talking about pickup lines, obviously things that piss Double D off, shoes, hobby or addiction, and people standing up for what they believe is right, and Arnold Schwarzenegger living the American dream. So here we go, Double D off. Double D. You've chosen to listen to my program. Stay tuned. This is going to be a great episode, people.
I want to blank your brains out.
Do you want to learn how to attract women?
Hey. So I wanted to talk a little bit about pickup lines. Things that don't really work. Things that probably won't work. And did I say things that don't work? I don't know. Are there pickup lines that actually do work? I don't know if I've ever had a pickup line per se used on me, but maybe I'm just like oblivious. Maybe it's just guys that have the balls to do it. Like I don't know if it would be a turn on if a girl said to me, "I'm no Fred Flintstone, but I can sure make your bed rock." Am I dead? Because this must be heaven. Apart from sexy, what do you do for a living? Like, I can't picture myself saying things like this. Like, damn girl, you have more curves than a racetrack. Like, is that a compliment? Are you a parking ticket? Because you have fine written all over you. Do you know karate? Because damn it, honey, your body is really kicking. And you know what? Use these. Try it out. You know, some of them are going to be good, some of them are going to be lame, but whatever. Maybe it'll be an icebreaker. You know, like how much is a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. How's it going on Double D? You know, I don't know. Excuse me, I'm from the FBI, the Fine Body Investigators. I'm going to have to ask you to assume the position. It's not going to work. Like, if I walked up to a girl in a bar and said, "Gee, that's a nice set of legs. What time do they open?" I'm going to get smacked. Absolutely, without a question, smacked in my face. Because it's not what anything that girls want to say. Or nothing that girls want to hear I'm saying, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, like, if I heard something like that, how would I respond? I don't know, I would laugh and probably talk to the person, but I think it's different for girls. Maybe I'm putting them on a pedestal. You know, maybe they're actually easygoing. Were you arrested earlier? It's got to be illegal to look that good. I can't even say these without laughing. That outfit will look great in a crumpled up heap next to my bed. Hey-o! Screw me if I'm wrong, but haven't we met before? Oh my God. If you don't want to have kids with me, then don't we just practice? I've just moved you to the top of my to-do list. Oh man, but seriously, you want to get a girl, and I'm not saying Double D's the best at this, because, you know, frankly, I don't know who would be the best at this, so maybe I am good advice for you, Double D listeners. My best advice is, you know, get their attention a little bit. Don't go above and beyond anything, but make sure they know that you're interested. You know, be respectful, you know, be a gentleman. I know that's some girl, that's a turnoff. You know, for some reason girls like assholes. I don't understand it, and I apologize for using that word, but they do. Why do you see these girls go after these jerks? Why? Because a nice guy is too predictable? Or a nice guy is just like too easy like that? I don't know. But my advice is be a nice guy, you know, treat a girl with respect, because if a girl responds to that, then that's the kind of girl that you want to be with. Next up, we got a little bit of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Living the American Dream. So, how do you like it so far? If you like it, I urge you to go to Facebook and like Double D's World. Or also, follow me on Twitter at Ed's Rant. Stay satisfied, people.
Listen, you bastard. We're not telling people what to think. We're just telling them to unlock their minds and start paying attention to your tricks. Do you got me, boy?
Oh, yeah, this is great, yeah. Mars, right? Yeah, apparently I've been there before, but I don't recall. Yeah, you get it? It's a good one. My construction buddy, he looks like Mr. Whipple. He told me that I blabbed about Mars. I would love to go there with the little green man and all that. One time I was there, I remember, my eyes popped out and I went... What? Shut up, you idiot. Maria, get him the hell out of here! I blabbed about Mars!
The greatest feeling you can get in a gym, or the most satisfying feeling you can get in the gym, is the pump. Let's say you train your biceps. Blood is rushing into your muscles, and that's what we call the pump. Your muscles get a really tight feeling, like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscle. It just blows up, and it feels different. It feels fantastic. It's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming. So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right? So, you know, I'm in heaven.
My man, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Living the American Dream. Some people don't like him, to be honest. I don't understand. It's not that I like him because he's a bodybuilder, or that he was an actor in some action movies. This man lived the American dream. He was born 1947 in Austria. He was he grew up. His father was a cop. They didn't make too much money in his early life. He served in the Austrian army in 1965, when he was 18 years old. When he was in the army, he started his lifting. He used to run to the gym every day, and at 18 he won Mr. Junior in the European contest, and he built his way up came over to America, became a star, became a governor for a little while, and it's amazing, just somebody doing that. Just coming from nothing and just creating so much for yourself. Fun fact about Arnold Schwarzenegger: first person to drive a Hummer H1 as their everyday car. He had the first street legal, registered Hummer as his car. And, he's most famous for his works in, as a Kindergarten Cop and Twins. He was also in some, lower budget movies like The Terminator. And, no, just obviously I'm kidding. But, seriously, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he did, his Pump and Iron movie. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic movie, documentary. I shouldn't say, well, it's a movie, but it's a documentary. And if you're, a fan of lifting or not, you should get a good watch. It's he's funny, as you heard from the clip earlier. He portrays Lou Ferrigno, who was the Hulk in the Hulks, one of the original Hulks. But no, Arnold Schwarzenegger lived and became a true American, the American dream. And, I give, steroids or whatever to the side because, the time it was. Not giving him any excuses because it's just how it was back then. You can't not like this man for what he's done. You might not like maybe his political issues or maybe certain movies, or maybe you had a bad personal experience with him. But, in that whole, having a kid with my housekeeper thing. But listen, don't that's the American dream right now. But don't let that get to you. Arnold lived the American dream. Stay tuned for things that piss me off. In shoes.
Sexy cat. Right. We out here. It's Young Boss.
What the hell is your problem, you jackass?
You've made it this far. I can't believe it either. Keep listening. Stay tuned. Ed's Rant. Follow me on Twitter. DubalDee's World. Follow me on Facebook. Live, learn, excite. Hide your women. Ending today's show with DubalDee's pros and cons. First up, I wanted to let everyone know that I just wing this show. I mean, you hear clips and stuff that I kind of just find on the fly, but there's really no preparation, and I'm not reading off anything. I'm just freeballing it. No, too much information. I don't know, but seriously, I just come on here and talk, and then edit it down a little bit. Try to bleep out some swears when I get myself going. Just keep this thing a little PG. Take a sip of my beer, enjoy it, relax. Every time I see 18 million times, I try to cut them out. But alright. So things that piss DubalDee off. What pisses me off, and you might be too, and it's kind of a touchy subject. When you text somebody, you send them a text, and you'll write 2 or 3 lines, 2 or 3 sentences, and you get 1 word back. And then you write 2 or 3 more lines, and then you get 1 word back. Yeah, maybe the person's busy, but you're putting all this effort, and it's like you're talking to a wall. Especially if they initiate the conversation. Have a conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not getting anything from your 1 word response. And that just drives me bonkers. Another thing that drives me DubalDee crazy is guy I was working with today. He was talking about how he got a new wireless router for his computer, and he's like, when he was setting it up, he put a password in. His neighbor came over and knocked on the door and said, "Hey, you something wrong with your internet?" And he's like, "Why?" And he goes, "Oh, it's blocked now." And my friend was like, "Yeah, it's blocked." And he's like, oh, because his neighbor was just stealing it. And the neighbor had the balls to come over and ask him, like, hey, you're oh, man. Well, some people. Then, another thing that pisses Double D off, we're going to switch channels. Alright? Shoes. Alright? Everyone knows Double D's got a little fetish about shoes. Nothing sexual, please. He loves his shoes. I don't know, I got over 50 pairs. From Reeboks to Airwalks to Adidas to Nikes. Anything that, fits my size 14. I love them. I won't give them away unless, if they get dirty or whatever, they get old, I'll donate them when it gets to that point. But usually they don't. I got so many pairs. Some of them are in brand new condition, and I like it. And I'm going to keep them, and that's just how it is. And why does that piss you off, Double D? It doesn't piss me off. All right? I kind of like the attention I get when I wear a different pair of shoes, and everyone's like, oh, look at the pair of shoes. But no. What pisses me off is when somebody makes a comment about, oh, you're trying to match this today, oh, you're trying to match that today, blah, 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 like I'm trying to make a statement. I'm not. I'm not making a statement. I just like wearing different shoes. Okay, so enough with the, oh, and the do-do-do-do's and the hee-hees. I like my shoes. Sometimes I make them match. I'm not trying to make a statement. Alright? So, that was today's what pisses Double D off. And now I'm going to switch it to, Double D's, words of inspiration. Alright? Standing up for what's right. I've gotten a little bit into this in the last show, and I'm not really going to get into too much depth. But, without bringing up examples, whatever you believe in, follow your heart and go for it. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make you money. If you're happy with it and it's your goals and passion, go for it. I could go and become an accountant, but I know I would be miserable. Alright? Right now I'm starting off with this podcast stuff because I want to be a radio host. And hopefully this is going to build the confidence I can do, or I can get, to actually get to that level. But until then, I'm just doing this for, my sake, my friends to laugh. I don't know how many people listen to me. I throw them up on YouTube, but, Double D's and, known for more than 33 people on Facebook. We need more friends and followers. So if you're listening, add me. Double D's World. I'm standing up and I'm giving you what I truly believe are facts. Because I research them. I don't believe everything I hear on the radio or everything I see on TV. The only things that are facts are things I see with my own eyes. Research I do myself. Be true to yourself. Alright? Love your mother. Thank military because they're saving us right now. You have no idea what they're doing over there and protecting even the guys here. Don't, just because they're here doesn't mean they're not protecting us. Because if anything ever happened and people coming to our shores, they'd be our first line. It'd be stupid for any country to do it, but they're there for us. They're our soldiers. So thank them. Of course, smooth the Cougars. And salute the flag. Double D's out. Everyone have a great night.
I like to stuff my face with Doritos and sit around the house in my underpants and eat all day.
Somebody's talking too much. It's costing me money.
Hiya, folks. It's Double D. And this is a little bit of a teaser of what you're going to be hearing from me. I'm going to be talking about Tebow, Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber. Just kidding. No, but really, I'm going to be talking about that really doesn't matter and probably doesn't interest you. But it might. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And this is what we're going to do about it. Alright? Alright? This is what you're hearing? Subscribe. to Double D's podcast. Why? Because you're going to be informed, you're going to be interested, and you're going to hear shit that you wouldn't hear any